Welcome to an ordinary day in my life. Watch this vlog until the end if you don't believe a healthy lifestyle can be easy. By sharing my unpretentious healthy lifestyle, I'm not gonna convince you, but inspire you to live your best life. Good morning! Welcome to my vlog, welcome to my day, welcome to another day, another healthy day here. Today is Wednesday, and if you are a regular here on my channel, you know what happens on Wednesdays. It's grocery shopping day, which means we are going to Costco today. So the day started as usual. I woke up early, I went to the gym, I came back, took my shower, and now I am enjoying this beautiful sun. It has been raining a lot for the last couple of days, so it's so good to see the sun back. So yeah, but it's hot in here. But I'm planning to stay here for a while. I have work to do, so I'm gonna brew a coffee. I think I'm gonna make it iced coffee, and then I'm gonna bring my iced coffee to the balcony, and I'm gonna work from here. I have a few things to do, and then we are going to Costco. We have a deal, so come with me. You could brew a coffee for me.
Okay.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop tops out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house. Netflix and chillin', a GD.
So let's go to Costco. Okay, time to show you what I got this week. First, let's show the eggs because let's get it out of the way because you know. So yeah, first bag. Oops. Let's see what we have here. No, I'm not gonna eat this. It's for my contact lenses. So yeah, milk as usual. I always buy milk. This time I bought 3 packages of 2 liters. About the milk, actually we have to talk about the yogurt, because I usually buy yogurt from Costco. I like the yogurt there, but if you are a regular here, you know that I am on this journey to, how can I say, to substitute processed food as much as I can. And I already bake my own bread, I bake my own protein cookie. Now I am making yogurt at home. Next target, protein bars. I got milk so I can continue making my yogurt. You essentially get yogurt and then you mix with milk. Of course you have to boil the milk, you have to reach a certain temperature, and then you let it sit, and the bacteria will multiply and they are going to create more yogurt. I showed it a few vlogs ago. So yeah, bananas for my husband. What more? Tuna. I always have cans of tuna, sardines, mackerel, you name it. It's always a good thing to have at home, because if you need a quick source of protein, you just open a can and add to your tomato sauce, to your salad, to your pizza. So of course, buying the fresh fish is always a good idea, but it's also a good idea to have them, because as I said, if you need something quick. Actually, this time I didn't buy any fresh protein. I didn't buy beef, salmon or chicken, because I still have plenty of it in the fridge, so you are not going to see fresh protein. But usually here we alternate between salmon, beef, chicken, protein. Okay, one more milk here. I got organic balsamic vinegar, because it's good to drizzle your salad with vinegar. They are low in calories, and especially if you buy organic, if you buy from a good source, it's a way to add flavor without adding, bad stuff, like if you use like ranch or Caesar dressing, a lot of fat, a lot of sugar. So always have vinegar. Have 2 types of vinegar, one dark and one clear, and you are good to go, because you can alternate between them. You only need to toss a few greens, a few vegetables, maybe a few cherry tomatoes to your plate, drizzled with vinegar, and you're good to go. Speaking of veggies, I got carrots. I explained that I always get, not always, but I usually get small carrots. So if I don't have time to cook, I can just chop them and add to a salad. And as I always say, the easiest way to start eating veggies is by buying them, is by having them in your fridge, in your pantry. So here's the tip. Every time you go to the grocery store, buy something that you've never had before. Try something new, because chances are you're going to find something you like, and the more things you like, the more variety you bring to your diet. And variety is the easiest way to eat healthy, because you are going to get more nutrients, you are going to eat less of the other things that are not in your best interest. So every time you go to the grocery store, buy a new veggie, try a new veggie. That's it. This coffee is for my husband. I got avocados. Sometimes people are afraid of avocados because they are high in calories. Yes, they are, because they have good fats, and we need those fats. So I always have avocados. I like to slice them to add to my bowl, to prepare guacamole, to prepare dips. Actually, I have this dip that I usually prepare. I smash a avocado and I add tuna, and I have a fantastic, healthy, delicious dip. It's rich in good fats and good protein. Actually, even the tuna adds even more good fats to your dip. So try that one. And here we have the second bag. I got spinach. We always have greens here, spinach or spring mix. Try to buy them organic. This is important. When you buy leaves, it's important to buy organic. Protein bars. I always buy these protein bars. I mean, the profile is perfect. the distribution, the macros distribution is perfect. You have a lot of protein, you don't have a lot of fat or sugar, but the thing is, we are trying to not eliminate, because that's impossible, but we are trying to eat less and less processed food. So stay tuned, because in the next vlogs, I'm gonna try to make protein bars at home. Erythritol, a good sweetener. It's a natural sweetener. I like to use erythritol because you can straightforward substitute sugar. Let's say you have a recipe that needs 1 cup of sugar, you can use 1 cup of erythritol, so it's easy to use. I use it for my protein cookies. If you are regular here, you know that I bake those cookies almost every week, actually every week. I baked it yesterday, and you can find the recipe on my blog. You can go to lucianawellness.com/cookie, and you are going to find my healthy protein cookies recipe. I got grapes for my husband. What more? What is this? Oh, it's from the grapes. Rice! I am in love. Actually, we are in love with this blend. I think I got it for the first time this year, and since then we didn't buy any other rice. Okay, when we have to make a risotto or something, we buy other rice, but for our daily meals, we love this one. It's a white rice blend, and it's delicious, it's nutritious, and yeah, I love it. Oh my god, one more milk. It's the last one. And last but not least, I got, what is the name? Tomato sauce. And maybe it's one of the last times that you are going to see me buying tomato sauce, because this is another thing that I want to substitute. Actually, it's the easiest one, right? You just need tomatoes, for that tomatoes and spices and herbs. But anyways, the problem is I am not finding organic tomatoes. These ones are organic, so between buying tomatoes that are not organic and buying something that is processed but at least is organic, I prefer to buy this tomato sauce. And it's good, it's actually pretty good. The macro distribution is good, I like the taste. I always buy this one. And I think that was it. I'm gonna put the groceries away. I am gonna have lunch because I'm hungry and it's about time. And then we are going to continue with our day. Stay with me.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around when I need some loving, baby. And I'll never let you down, let you down, let you down. I'm your song, and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby we.
So if you are regular here, you know that I cook double for dinner, so I don't have to worry about the lunch. And yes, we have our bowl from last night. I prepared this bowl with tofu. What more? I have my homemade whole wheat bread here. I made croutons from it. I have egg, cucumber, if you can see here, tomatoes, greens, and carrots. So now I'm just gonna drizzle a little of balsamic vinegar, and it's done. Oh, yeah, and I have avocado as well. I just saw the avocado here.
The chemistry, you give me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah. You, me. Take me to
This afternoon I was working, finishing an article that I'm writing. Actually, now I finished the article. I was writing this article for this community, this Latin community, this Comunidad para Latinas that I participate. And the article is about something that I always say here. If you are regular, you already know that. It's about the basics, you know. I mean, the foundation of a healthy lifestyle lies on the basics. Because I know some days we love to hear about hacks and this and that. What I think about hacks is, yeah, some of them are good, but they usually deal with something superficial and something that enhances our quality of life instead of working on the issues that are actually preventing us to live a healthy life. That's my thing about hacks. So I always say here, aim for the basics. Try to do the basics. I know it's not sexy or it's not intriguing enough to do a clickbait or something like just drink water. I cannot imagine anyone nowadays clicking on a video that says drink water, just that, just drink water. But by the end of the day is not much more than that. And the reality is most of us, we don't do the basics, and then we look for hacks to fix the issues we create by not doing the basics. When I work with clients, there are 4 pillars that we work on. Movement, I mean, just move, stop being sedentary. Move every day. You don't have to run a marathon, you just have to move, you just have to do things that you love. The second pillar is nourishment. It's not about restrictive diets, it's not about the new trendy superfood. It's about eating real food, avoiding processed food, eating enough protein, and that's it. The third pillar is hydration. Just drink water. Plain, simple water. Don't overcomplicate it. Just have a bottle by your side and drink water all the time. And the fourth is rest. And when I talk about rest, it's not only about sleeping, but about real rest. It's about unwinding by the end of the day. So prepare yourself to go to the bed. Make of this time your me time, your nourishment time, or your self-care time. Go to bed every day at the same time and prepare yourself for that mentally and physically. I mean, have a comfortable environment. Don't do any tasks that is gonna stimulate your brain, that is gonna make your brain race, and that's it. As simple as that. Stick to the basics. Do that and you are going to be fine. And when you have this foundation, yes, you can look for enhancements. You can look for doing more, doing better. If you follow my vlog, if you follow my life, you see that I am always trying to be better. I'm always trying to make things better. I'm always trying to be healthier and healthier and healthier. But you cannot start by the top. When you bake a cake, you don't start with the icing. You start with the cake. You start with the bake, with the layers. So you build the foundation and then filling another layer, filling until you work to the top and you finish with that cherry on top. Don't focus on the cherry right now. The cherry is the last thing, is the detail. And by the end of the day, what makes the cake are the layers. If you don't have the cherry, you still have a cake. But if you don't have the layers and you only have the cherry, you don't have a cake.
Take me to your soul, never drawn apart. 'Cause I belong to you. Be my guiding star, 'cause I need your loving, baby. And never let me down, let me down, let me down. I'm your song, yeah, you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby we got
Dinner time. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna prepare. Let me see. I think I have beef, no, salmon. No, I'm gonna make chicken. I'm gonna cook chicken thighs in the air fryer with quinoa. Do you want quinoa or rice? Quinoa. With quinoa. I think I'm gonna add carrots and broccoli to the quinoa. Super easy to make. I make the quinoa in the rice cooker. I just add quinoa, carrots, broccoli, anything I have in the fridge. I season with, I don't know, maybe I have chicken stock. Sometimes I use chicken stock or vegetable stock, or sometimes I just use garlic, any herbs I have available. And that's it, super easy. You cook as you cook rice. You don't have to complicate anything, don't overcomplicate it. So yeah, that's gonna be our dinner.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is.
If you enjoyed this vlog, you are going to love what's next.